Well, I wish I could say that I told you so, right? But I will not say that. I didn't tell you. It's come to pass that the motion was tabled, and by the person I guessed will actually table the motion. But I'm here to tell you how things are going to pan out in the next few days, because Parliament, as you have seen, as it has been demonstrated today, is going to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. It's happening next week on Tuesday. They are voting. They are impeaching him. The first deputy president to be impeached will be Rigathi Gachagua. Na itakuwa ikuwe funzo kwa wale wengine wenye wako na ambitions kama za deputy president. But hii ni story inawachapia. So let's now talk about Rigathi's option now that the motion is before Parliament. One, today is Tuesday. I see Rigathi resigning by Friday. Why? He has to protect, he has to self-preserve, he has to protect his ambitions, because he's tested the pie and he knows how sweet it is. So he'd want to be president someday. The only way he's going to be president is if he's still in the game. The only way to remain in the game for Rigathi Gachagua is to resign. But will he? Because Ruto is not going to save him. Will he? Well, let's say he doesn't. Then full process next week on Tuesday, he's impeached. Then on Thursday, Speaker of the Senate, Amason Jeffa Kingi, receives the bill or the motion. And now the process of validating what National Assembly had done begins. They'll even call for public participation in form of memorandums and all that. Senate, take it from me, will impeach Rigathi Gachagua, because that's how it is. So let's say that happens, right? What happens? He will never be eligible to run for any elective position in this country again, to hold a position. So that's why I'm saying that he has to resign. I'm giving him until Friday. He will resign. Then, what happens next? Because if he resigns, have you seen the petition? Inbox me, I'll send you the whole copy. Look at it. There are criminal charges. There are criminal charges against Rigathi Gachagua. He'll be taken to court. If he resigns, they're taking him to court on those criminal allegations. Money laundering, abuse of office, using his office for personal gain, all those things. They are able to take him to court. They'll charge him. And still at the end of the process, what happens to a public officer who has been charged? So they'll take him to court. His only option is resign, but even if he resigns, he'll go to court. But I'm moving the story now to day 2 of the story. What I told you is going to happen has happened. Now the other issue is, let's move forward. So who takes over from Rigathi Gachagua? My bet, again, my qualified bet, the president will return this to Central Kenya, to the mountain, east or west. And I'll give you 3 options. Mark three of these options. First on the table, Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru. Remember when the president was the National Prayer Breakfast? When he said it's time to choose a woman? Anne Waiguru, first option on the table. Gladys Wanga Chana nayo, she will not. He can never be taken to that. Broad-based government ilisha malilisha. So not Gladys Wanga. Second on the table, this is a surprise, but the most intriguing and interesting. Kimani Ichung'wah, number 2. Number 3 on that list, who to me, not because of any bias, is the least favorite, is Kithure Kindiki. Yes, he could be next deputy president. But I think in the grand scheme of things for the president, he has to appease the mountain. Where does he go? East or west? Kirinyaga is the safer bet. Ichung'wah, there will be that fight of Kiambu and all those things, but he's also a bet. Remember, he's very faithful. And let me confirm this to you. Faithful to the president. You remember before the broad-based government, John Mbadi, when he was somewhere huko kwa huko Suba kwetu huko, what did he do? He is the one who went against the grain and even told off James Orengo. And he said if he's given this position, he's ready to pick it. Now, the same people that the president and the deputy president used to bring down Uhuru Kenyatta and the whole Azimio team, especially the ones like in Jeremiah Kioni who are from the mountain region, are the same people who are pushing for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Forefront is Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah has accepted this position already. He could be given this. So 3 options. Number 1 favorite, Anne Waiguru. 2, Kimani Ichung'wah. And number 3, the good professor, Kithure Kindiki. But where does he come from? That's a disadvantage to him. How many votes can he consolidate? That's a disadvantage, but top 3. Take it to the bank. I work for KTN. Watch, by the way. If you want to know all these things are true, keep watching KTN. I'll be on air tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll tell you more of this. Impeached. It's happening.